Once upon a time, in the vast expanse of the Antarctic, there lived a baby penguin named Glidin. Glidin was a curious little penguin with a heart as pure as the ice around him. Every day he waddled around with his fellow penguin friends, exploring the icy landscape and playing games near the chilly waters. One sunny day, Glidin and his friends decided to embark on a grand adventure. They hopped onto a sturdy iceberg, ready to glide across the shimmering sea. With joyful chirps and flaps of their wings, they set off, leaving behind a trail of laughter and excitement. As the day went on, Glidin and his friends frolicked around the water, diving in and out, splashing each other playfully. "Look at me, Glidin! I can do a triple flip!" exclaimed Waddles, one of Glidin's friends, as he somersaulted through the air with impressive grace. "That's amazing, Waddles! Watch this!" replied Glidin, attempting to mimic Waddles's feat, but ending up with a clumsy belly flop instead. Laughter echoed across the icy landscape as they continued their playful antics. But suddenly, a loud rumble echoed through the air, and a massive cargo ship appeared, slicing through the ice with its imposing presence. "What's that noise?" squawked Glidin, his voice tinged with concern as he gazed at the approaching ship. "I don't know, but it doesn't look good," replied Flipper, another one of Glidin's friends, with a worried expression. Before they knew it, the iceberg split apart, separating Glidin from his friends and dragging him offshore on a small, lonely ice chunk. "Wait! Don't leave me!" cried Glidin, flapping his wings frantically as he watched his friends drift away on the other half of the iceberg. Glidin felt a pang of sadness in his little penguin heart as he realized he was all alone. He huddled on his tiny ice chunk, feeling scared and lost amidst the vast ocean. Just when Glidin thought things couldn't get any worse, a sleek seal emerged from the icy waters, startling him with its sudden appearance. "Who are you?" asked Glidin, his voice trembling with fear as he eyed the seal cautiously. The seal flashed him a friendly smile and introduced himself as Seaborne. "Don't worry, little penguin. I'm just a friendly seal passing by. What's got you looking so glum?" Glidin hesitated for a moment before opening up to Seaborne, explaining how he had become separated from his family and friends. Upon hearing Glidin's tale, Seaborne's eyes twinkled with kindness. "Well, Glidin, it looks like you could use a helping, Flipper. How about I call in some friends to get you back home?" Without hesitation, Seaborne called out to his whale companions, who surfaced from the depths of the ocean with powerful grace. "Hey guys, mind giving me a hand?" asked Seaborne, gesturing towards Glidin on his tiny ice chunk. The whales nodded in agreement, their massive bodies creating ripples in the water as they nudged Glidin's ice chunk back towards the penguin iceberg. As the journey continued, the icy waters seemed endless, and the whales began to worry that they had lost their way. Glidin glanced around anxiously, his heart sinking with each passing moment. But just when despair threatened to take hold, a majestic albatross swooped down from the sky, its wings outstretched like a beacon of hope. "Are you in need of assistance, my friends?" the albatross called out, its voice carrying across the vast expanse of the ocean. Seaborne and the whales exchanged hopeful glances, grateful for the unexpected help. "Yes, kind albatross," Seaborne replied. "We've lost our bearings, and we need to find our way back to the penguin iceberg." The albatross nodded knowingly, its wise eyes gleaming with determination. "Fear not, for I know these waters like the back of my wing. Follow me, and I shall guide you home." With renewed hope coursing through their veins, Glidin, Seaborne and the whales followed the albatross as it soared gracefully through the sky. Guided by the albatross's keen instincts and unwavering resolve, they journeyed onward, their hearts filled with anticipation. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the albatross descended towards the familiar shores of the penguin iceberg, its wings casting long shadows over the icy landscape. Glidin's eyes widened in awe as he beheld the sight of his beloved home, his heart overflowing with gratitude for their newfound feathered friend. "Thank you, dear albatross," Glidin chirped, his voice tinged with relief. "We couldn't have made it without you." As they reached the familiar shores of the penguin colony, Glidin's heart soared with happiness. "You're back, Glidin," cheered Waddles, rushing over to greet his friend with a warm hug. With tears of gratitude in his eyes, Glidin bid farewell to Seaborne and his whale friends, thanking them for their kindness and bravery. "Goodbye, Glidin. Remember, you'll always have friends in the sea," called Seaborne, waving his flipper as Glidin waddled back to his family. And so, with a newfound sense of adventure and a bond that transcended boundaries, Glidin and his friends continued to explore the icy wonders of their home, knowing that no matter what challenges they faced, they would always have each other's flippers to lean on.